Namaste. This is Leela. Welcome to my channel.
Relearn along. As I said, I would explain about difficulties of a child to learn reading and writing. Here I am to share my experience. There are many reasons due to which a child is not able to read and write, like irregularities in attendance. It may be due to illness or domestic difficulties. Best example is COVID situations. Sometimes it may be lack of attention. A hyperactive child is usually attention deficit and so lags behind in the class. Some children are dyslexic. They are not able to recognize alphabets. They are confused between left and right side, that is, mirror image forming alphabets, such as B and D, P and Q, P and G, U and N, M and W, etc. Before just explaining about the condition, I feel I should share with you all that I can connect with these children very well, as I myself was dyslexic as a child. My son too was dyslexic. Maybe my experiences are of use to the parents and teachers dealing with such children. I do not remember whatever was written in my textbooks. I only remember the pictures up to grade 4. It was my dad who taught me reading. In spite of being a commanding officer of the city, he used to take my studies. I was called a Dumbo by other family members, but I was my dad's pet. I loved to follow whatever he did. He had a beautiful hand at sketching. I learned to sketch from him just by watching and following him. He used to exercise daily. So when we were taught yoga in school, that is St. Ursula's Convent, Nagpur, I used to do those asanas with him. He praised whatever I learnt. He used to get lot of Amar Chitra Katha for us and encouraged me to read. Eventually, I started reading and scoring good marks. My dad was very happy and said that I am not a daughter but a son for him. He would like if I join army and continue his legacy. So when I scored well in my graduation, he was so happy as if he had won his Sena medal for the second time. He took admission for MSc Defense in Bhosla Military College for me. Dad always motivated me to work towards being self-sufficient and not depend on anybody for anything. When I became a teacher, I used to remember what my dad did to teach me. He always did the things he wanted to teach me himself. He knew I would follow, and this works for many children. You can try this. It is tried and tested. I have followed this method for about 20 years. You can try it out. Okay, now I would like to give you some guidelines. First of all, don't panic. As I have seen, counseling is needed for the parents of the dyslexic children and not for the children. You have to first understand the child, connect to the child. In such children, coordinations of hand, that is motor movements, are weak. So they make mistakes while writing. They are very slow and confused in reading. Way out for them is to avoid reading and writing. They do this simply because everyone laughs at their silly mistakes. Parents are concerned with their marks. They are worried why their child is not reading and writing like other children. This makes them anxious, irritable. It's quite obvious. Now, it is the parents and teachers who need to understand the child's difficulties. A child is not so serious about its studies. We have to accept this. Now, that doesn't mean we should leave the child to be careless. Frankly speaking, for such a child, my method of teaching is just a body. A physical existence. Teachers and parents have to make it soulful by persuading a child to follow. I am trying to explain to you all the way best I can, but somehow I feel it can be understood better by observing a person teach or deal with such children. So, in my vacation classes of reading and writing, I kept on inviting parents to show them the way to deal with such children. That's the best I could do. Now, how to do this? First of all, stop worrying. Believe me, this is just till the child is able to read on its own, which may be up to 5th or 4th or 5th grade or standard. We have to be strict but see to it that we do not hurt the child. A gentle stroke is fine for the child so that the child is attentive, but harsh words would be dangerous. Never compare the child with others. Praise the little progress to motivate the child to work harder. Now comes the most important question. What are the things which will help child to come out of this condition? First of all, yoga helps the child improve coordinations. Asanas like Surya Namaskar, Bhujangasana, Pranayam are helpful. It should be daily routine of the child. Secondly, the child is stressed because it is difficult for the child to read. Ayurvedic tablets like brain tabs of Baidyanath and other tablets and liquids are helpful to reduce stress, especially during the revisions and the exams. Regular practice of reading and writing is very important. Even if child cannot score well in its early grades, keep on practicing. Once the child starts reading, you will be a proud parent and happy about what you did. And yes, do follow my videos in every vacation. If a child is referred to a pediatrician, do follow the instructions. Counseling helps a lot. Thanks for watching me and take care. Bye bye.